I actually moved middle schools at the end, near the end of my 7th grade career, I guess. My mom just threw me out, and I had nowhere to go except to be with my father, who I was not close to whatsoever. It was probably about 8 years since I had seen him last. And he had a whole different life established, different wife, kids, and they lived a lower class lifestyle. It was an awful home to be in. And that's the only place I went. So I brought all my belongings and I went there. And being at that household, there was 12 people living in a mobile home at one time, and including 16 animals. And around us there was farms and whatnot. So we had chickens that were in the basement. We had, pigs and this and that. That definitely taught me, because they came from rough households as well. They came from, I guess you would say, the ghettos. My stepsisters, they would steal a lot. They'd steal from each other. There's a lot of domestic violence. There's a lot of domestic abuse, neglect, and that kind of, instead of getting involved in that, again, it kind of made me very paranoid and I guess introverted again. So I became very OCD in some ways. Everything was in line. I was very structured. I had a very structured lifestyle within myself. And it was just like a boarding house to me. I went to school every day. I came home, spent 6 hours in my bedroom, and then I'd eat when I was allowed to eat and go back to school the next day. So it was very structured, because that's the way I found comfort in my own structure.